coming to the stage, whether he like it or not, tip. And
really?
you know, I just shot up there and did my thing for 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I kept coming back.
Wow, that, you know, when we sit down more, like I'm going to ask you more in depth with this, but because time is short, I want to jump in and talk to you real quick about, there was an incident that's trending on social media right now with the incident what happened with Lauren Knight, everything else on Monday night. Can you please explain to everybody out there from your perspective, because you said a video, she came out with the video, but please tell everybody from your perspective exactly what happened.
Well, first off, I think that it's important.
Can't hear you. I can hear you now. Go ahead.
All right. I say, first off, it's important to know that she and I have already had a conversation about that. She and I have already had a conversation about it. When I first got into comedy, that's what she said to me. She said, well, she didn't say it to me. She made a comment, and she said something like, "He's doing a TED talk on allegations," something like that. And you know, I didn't say anything to her. You know what I mean? I didn't. But that is a very, for me, my family, my wife, like that is, bruh, like that's false allegations of that nature. Like that, we can't go without correcting that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know, I saw again at another comedy club, The Punchline.
Right.
And she, you know, she said to me, "Yo, we're past that. You know, you can't keep being mad at me by something we're already past." And I said, "You know what? You're right. So we're on a good page." And then, you know, it came up again that night at her show on her stage, and I just wanted to clear the air once and for all, because if I just laugh and go along with it, that seems like a bit of admission to me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I always, you know, I'm in this to support the entire community of comedians.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I got hit with a lot of questions. I posted this story last night. I got hit with a lot of questions. Some women look at it as like, you know, it's as a form of assault. Now, mind you, I would say
how so?
I'm going to tell you why. All they saw was the clip. They don't know everything that happened before. They don't know the thing that happened after. They're looking at it as, you know, he came up on stage and when he hugged her, it could be seen as a form of intimidation. Now, I'm not saying I agree with it at all. I'm just telling you how the question is being thrown to me. I don't think it's fair, everything else either. That's why I wanted you to address this, and it's great that you are saying that.
One thing about it, the world,
I know it's not true.
The world sees, we can see the same thing and have many different perspectives, many different versions of it. I think for there to be assault, there has to be malicious intent.
Right.
It has to be malicious intent. I didn't go up there with no violent tendency.
Right. Well,
but I did grab the mic.
Right. I was gonna say, well, you did.
I did grab the mic because it was very important for me to clarify, man, what you're saying, and you continue to say this because we're forming a habit now of you doing this.
Right.
And it needs to be cleared up.
Right.
Because notice, all the time with these allegations were swirling around, everyone had something to say, and as soon as it was cleared up and presented as false, nobody said anything. There was never any, oh, you know what, we got that wrong. There was never, you know, and me and my family, we still live with that to this day. You understand? And I can't just sit around and let nobody, man, woman, child, old lady, old man. I can't let nobody put my family and our legacy out there and misrepresent us on some things that are absolutely false.
Right. Well, being that I was told to keep this short, I'm going to keep my word and keep it short. I appreciate you addressing this. I'd like to sit down with you further and extend and have you further explain your thought process on how you obviously, you know, taking this comedy situation. Last question.
But the good news is April 9th, I'll be at the Barclays. That's actually my first paid gig as a comedian.
Right. And then you do it again in Baltimore, right?
I will be in Baltimore as well at the Comedy Factory.
Right.
And also, I'll be in Birmingham at the Superdome. If I'm not
Gotcha.
mistaken. Stardome. I'm sorry, not the Superdome. Stardome.
Got you. Well, we're gonna sit down and talk to you more extensively about, obviously about your whole comedy career overall, what's your take on it. And I hear a lot of comics are coming at you, giving you their advice and all that. I really want to.
And I appreciate the advice and the insight. I have so much respect and admiration for all forms of comedy. All of the members of the community of comedy. You know what I mean? I ain't got love for her. I ain't got nothing against her. I ain't got nothing against her. I told her that, at the end of the night. I told her that. We hugged it out, and I ain't, I'm not trying to weaponize anything to use against her. I just want to clear the air and clarify.
Well, thank you for that. I think you did clear the air, and I think you clarified it. I think you said everything you can say about this situation. To the women out there who are watching, I think that you've shown that. And honestly, I appreciate you taking out the time, bro. I really do.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.